Welcome to JGod Gaming. In today's video, I wanted to talk about the new basic training that came to Call of Duty with this new Resistance DLC called Shifty. And then I also wanted to talk about the new 9mm pistol. Kind of break those down a little bit and tell you what they're all about. So to unlock both the weapon and the basic training, you're going to need to prestige the new Resistance division. So the description for the new Shifty basic training says that you'll get an additional pistol attachment and unlimited pistol ammunition. Also, the pistol magazine is always full when switched to. The description for the new pistol says a semi-automatic pistol with high fire rate and moderate damage. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at those. It says damage is 8, 5 range, 7 accuracy, 8 fire rate, and then 8 capacity for the magazine. With the extended mags, it'll bump it up to 12. So we'll go ahead and check and test some of these things out. For the first test, I wanted to compare the reload speed versus just swapping to the weapon. And I wanted to see if you can double tap to see if that's any faster. So you can see right here, almost 1 second, 0.968 seconds. So let's go ahead and see if that double tap method is any faster. So when we did this particular one, it ended up being 1.118 seconds. So it's definitely a little bit slower. So I don't know how effective that is unless you just happen to switch between pistols and empty all the time. So I don't think that's particularly an advantageous benefit to that actual basic training. For test number 2, I wanted to actually compare the weapon with the actual steady aim and without. And in general, the gun has pretty good hip fire accuracy, as most pistols do. So I'm going to go ahead and compare that on the screen for you. So as I line up the crosshairs with this specific target, you can see they line up with the 7s on this little 7 ring. And that's pretty much where this one is without the steady aim. Once we equip that steady aim, we'll be able to see that the crosshairs are right on the inside of that 8 ring, almost about to go into that 9 ring. So you can see there is a little bit considerable difference there as you get a little bit closer to that ring. Here's a quick overlay of both of them together just so you can kind of see that side by side. For test number 3, I wanted to see how the actual advanced rifling helped this gun. And as you can see with this one, this gun from that distance is a 3-shot kill using that. So as I switch up the weapon, you'll see that it's not always the case without that. Without that advanced rifling from the same distance, it becomes actually a 5-shot kill. And even when I tested the furthest possible distance, it was always at most a 5-shot kill. But this advanced rifling helps significantly to actually reduce the number of shots. The next part of the test I want to check is if high caliber actually reduces the time to kill. So in this particular case, if you get the headshots, it will reduce the time to kill. And you can see that as only a 2-shot kill. For test number 4, I want to talk about time to kill and rate of fire. Since it goes from 12 bullets down to 0 in 2.202 seconds, approximately, that gives an approximate rate of fire of 327 rounds per minute, a time to kill in the 2-shot kill range with the high caliber at 184 milliseconds, a 3-shot kill potential of 368 milliseconds, a 4-shot kill potential of 552 milliseconds, and 736 milliseconds at that 5-shot kill range, which for the most part you're probably not hitting people at that range, so it'll actually take you a lot longer. Since the DLC just launched a couple hours ago, I don't think it's possible for anyone to have prestiged the new division to get this weapon. So I'm going to go ahead and play test it with the live action map. This was actually just playing around with some bots because I actually haven't unlocked it yet, so I don't think anyone has. So I'm actually in a custom game kind of testing out the match. As you can see in this, I was using the rifled barrel because that 3-shot kill potential at pretty much almost any range is pretty nice. It'll bump up to that 4 on really long distances, but it's nice to know that you can kill in pretty much just 3 shots. The hip fire on this thing doesn't really need that steady aim, so I opted for the extended mags just because the steady aim won't improve it enough for a difference. In this particular case, I needed that extra ammo to make sure that I can go on, some decent kill streaks. Obviously, videos like these require a lot of effort, so I really appreciate it if you click that like button if you have enjoyed it, even in just my effort of time. And go ahead and make sure you comment if there's any type of testing you'd like me to do for any other weapon or your favorite weapon. I've done similar testing for the FG42 and also the time to kill video that I did for all the auto rifles. But it just depends on what you're looking for and what you enjoy. So I come around, a lot of these you can just hip fire. It's pretty good. The range, I was kind of testing it out, experimenting. Obviously, I'm running lethal streaks just to end the match a little bit quicker. But I want to give you kind of an idea of how it works. Since I'm running that actual new basic training, you'll see that my ammo reserves do not drop. So continue to stay at 72. So for someone who really wants to try and go for a V2 pistol, only V2, this is a great class setup that you can actually run to make sure that you don't run out of ammo. Is actually unlocking that new perk, and then you'll just have unlimited ammo. I guess you could run forage. It would be probably very similar, because as you're killing people, you can just pick up new ammo. But if you just want to focus on V2 pistol only, I don't see really any other reason to, you know, actually have that much ammo unlimited. We got the extra attachment, so I'm running around with that. And then pretty much, I don't really experience it too much because I don't switch weapons, but I'm pretty much able to reload by doing that double tap, which I tested already. Like you saw, it's not as effective as just reloading. So I'm just running around. You can see it does have a pretty good hip fire spread as far as running around. I'm just kind of coming around, just trying to push the pace, so you can kind of see that where it's maneuvering. And nothing special about it. I think that's pretty much as long as I really wanted to take the clip. I don't want to just make a 10-minute clip just for the sake of doing that. So I'll go ahead and leave you there. Go ahead and remember to click that like button, subscribe if you haven't already, and comment if you did enjoy the video in any way, even just to say hi. Thank you for watching. As always, have a great day.